Hello there. Today I'm looking at a very special and very rare wine. It's a wine from Jurançon in southwest France. It's called Les Jardins de Babylone and it's produced by Louis-Benjamin Dageneau and Guy Pautrat. Louis-Benjamin is the son of Didier Dagueneau, who in the 80s was quite a phenomenon in the region of Pouilly Fumes and moved into Sancerre, creating some fabulous wines that very quickly gripped the attention of consumers and catapulted him to the top of the quality rankings for the region. And here in Jurançon we see him, along with the partner in the operation, Guy Pautrat, applying the same rigour and precision in viticulture and winemaking to produce one of the sort of delicate, elegant, sweet wines of Jurançon. The vineyards here are in an amphitheater up the hillsides near Pau, at a little village called Aubertin, and they're in the foothills of the Pyrenees. And when Didier Dagueneau first saw the vineyards here, the terraces going up the hills and the panoramic view of the mountains behind, he felt that it reminded him of the Gardens of Babylon, and hence the name came about. Now, I should warn you, there are 3 wines made under this name, and they have not dissimilar labels. There's a full-sized bottle that's a dry Jurançon and is labelled sec on the back, and that has a picture of a tiger on the front. But then there are 2 other wines that seem to just be labelled Jurançon, and one effectively is a demi-sec, and the other, this one, is a moelleux, so differing degrees of sweetness. But I think it's something to do with the fact that both would actually count as vendage tardive Jurançon, that they don't label them as such. This particular wine is 100% made from the grape variety Petit Manseng. The grape varieties here, there are a number of local grape varieties, but the principal grape varieties of Jurançon are Gros Manseng and Petit Manseng. And it tends to be that producers who use more Petit Manseng are producing higher quality wines, because the smaller grape has very concentrated sugars, acids and flavours. So as a late harvested wine, they can produce beautiful, delicate, sweet wine styles. The way that the domain operates is very much along the same lines as the Dageneau family have run their vineyards in the Loire. The vines are treated and the wines are made according to organic and biodynamic principles. They don't have certification for that, but they're very particular in the way that they handle the fruit to meet those standards. The fruit is hand-picked. I'm assuming they will do a number of passes through the vineyard. Fermentation goes on in 100% new oak. Not small barrels, they're using predominantly demi-muid, which would be somewhere between 400 and 600 litres, they may vary in size. And also they use 350 litre barrels of a special design, often referred to as a cigar shape, so unusually elongated barrels. It was a design that was pioneered by Didier Dagueneau himself, and so that's a particularity of this wine. So let's have a look at the wine and see what we make of it, shall we? I mean, starting out, there's a beautiful pale gold colour, almost sort of treacly, sort of a vivacity to the orange gold there. The aromas are really quite high-toned and opulent. There's a real juicy richness to them. I'm thinking of sort of juicy ripe apricots with an underlying sort of lift of mandarin orange, perhaps hints of honeysuckle, just hints, that sort of lifted sort of heady perfume. There are sort of honeyed notes in there. There are sort of toasty notes. Maybe that's coming through as the oak. Maybe there's some hints of vanilla there as well. But everything's beautifully married. I mean, this is a 2011 vintage wine, so it's had plenty of time to settle down. I should also say it's in a ½ litre bottle. So, swirling it, we've not particularly got heavy tears running. There are some. It does cling to the glass slightly, but I believe the wine has 125 grams per litre of sugar, so it should have some viscosity, even though it only has 11% alcohol. So let's taste, shall we? That has a beautiful, clean, fruit syrup sort of nature. There's good freshness, but the sweetness is balancing that really nicely. It's not allowing it to be at all tart. There are notes of treacle, there are notes of that sort of rich apricot, rich, ripe stone fruit, and there's that slight sort of texture, almost sort of slightly of the peach skin or something like that, that sort of smoothness, that slight sort of extract from the grapes perhaps during the ferment, or perhaps during pressing rather. The sweetness lasts to the end but is not cloying. The alcohol is well in balance. In fact, the sugar is the sugar, the sweetness, the ripe fruit is overpowering it. You're not feeling the alcohol on the mid palate, and there's a sort of a honeyed, slightly treacle note to the finish. It's not, as I say, it's not cloying, but those are the flavours. That's a slight hint of burnt sugar. There's a slight toastiness as well. So although it's very well integrated, that new oak nature is coming through. And effortlessly, the flavours are lasting really well. The freshness of the acidity is still coming through and just lifting that sort of high-toned orange peel note on the back palate occasionally. And I think there are elements of the oak as well, maybe slight notes of ginger spice on the finish as well. But yes, thank you very much for watching. That was Louis Benjamin Dageneau and Guy Pautrat's Les Jardins de Babylone, the Moelleux version of that. Well worth a try if you ever feel like really treating yourself. It's a delicate, elegant, lifted, perfumed sweet wine, which is just ravishingly attractive. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do please like and share it. Do sign up and follow us on YouTube. But most importantly, do please see if you can join us again for another tasting very soon.